Thank you, sir. Respected Dilip ji, the President, 70th Indian Pharmaceutical Congress Association, and distinguished speakers on the dais, and my good friends who are here from almost 8 o'clock in the morning. Their students have already left, but most of the senior people are waiting for the conclusion of this, the presidential symposium. I think after Dilip Sanghi's speech and Krishna Illa and Chairman Pharmexcil, Dinesh Dua and Anil Kaitan, I don't think I have anything to say. If I say something also, it is not going to have any value addition. If you go to the title, Pharma Vision 2030, Indian pharma industry, a global leader. What I feel, as of now, the entire world is recognizing India as a global leader, particularly in the field of generic formulations. That is very clearly demonstrated time and again. In 2004, the Indian exports are only 3.89 billion USD. If you see 2018, we have touched almost 18 billions. That itself indicates that India is a leader. In the days to come also, they will emerge as one of the leaders in the pharmaceutical sector. At the same time, the Indian pharmaceutical industry is self-driven, and with the support of Mrs. Gandhi, as far as patents are concerned, 8 of the Indian companies are in the top 20 global generics. No country in the world have 8 companies in the top 20 global generic companies. That clearly says that we are leaders, but the big question mark is that we are going to give the leadership in the days to come. If you see the statistics and the value of pharmaceuticals, you can claim that pharmacy of the world and exporting to the entire globe and affordable. But if you talk these things in the days to come, I don't think you are going to slide day by day. The India has to focus on innovations, particularly the biologics, at the same time complex generics. And the countries like Bangladesh have an opportunity of being in the LDC up to 2032. That is the kind of a privilege is what we have enjoyed. As far as patents are concerned, they are going to have it. So Indian pharmaceutical industry has to think differently. As Mr. Krishna Illa has rightly mentioned that if you wanted to manufacture the conventional drugs and telling that 30% of our generics are going to US, this is not going to give any solution to become a leader by 2030. So with this, the very simple issues, my good friend and LOC chairman, and Dr. Sikri has clearly mentioned before the Honorable Vice President that the issues which are being faced by the Indian pharmaceutical industry, particularly the import dependence, it's so simple. And the Katos Committee report was tabled in 2014. We are entering to 2019, but the contribution is, there is a insignificant. So that is to be addressed, and Indian pharmaceutical industry is capable of developing these intermediates and APIs and KSMs, but we are mostly dependent on China. That's what is giving a lot of oxygen to so many organizations to discuss about the import dependence. And I myself attended more than 50 to 60 meetings in the past 1.5 years to discuss about import dependence without any outcome. So this, what we are importing from China is almost 2.6 billion. Our exports are 200 million. If China stops exports to India, 75% of the antibiotics which are in the national list of essential medicines are going to get affected. This is a serious threat to the national health. I think Indian pharmaceutical industry, as usual, they have to go for ways and means in taking the innovations forward. I think that the days are very bright. No economy in the world is strong as of now. So that is the advantage what India had, supplying generic drugs at affordable price. But you can't, there is no guarantee. Nobody is going to compete with you in the days to come. 2030 is too far. The changes are taking place within no time. With this, I think it's a very serious issue to be discussed, and everybody has to focus on that. And my good friend Ishwar Reddy also mentioned about what kind of developments are taking place in CDSCO. The regulators and industry synergy should go forward for the betterment of the unprivileged classes of India as well as the global population. With this, thank you so much.